Hey my friends, this is Stephanie Rittermont with Courageous Living. There's a Chinese proverb that says a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. In this video, I want to encourage you and share with you how you can start where you are at today with all the tools that you have right now and accomplish the impossible. Have you ever been in a large shopping mall and there's a particular store you want to go to, but you have no idea where it's at in that mall? Well, usually what I do is I find that mall map, right? Usually it's in the center somewhere and it says with an arrow pointing, you are here. And then you look for the store you want to go to. So by knowing where you're at that moment helps you know the direction you need to go. Theodore Roosevelt says this quote, and it says, do what you can with what you have where you are. See, it's key to know where you're at today. It's great to dream big and have vision boards. I talk a lot about that. But sometimes we forget that in the small beginnings of where we're at today, that starts the journey of 1,000 miles. If you've ever seen the show MacGyver, what I always loved is that he always needed a few common things around him to get him out of any predicament. He might have chewing gum, he might have tape, and a safety pin. And sometimes those three things can get him out of a jam. Didn't matter what it was. You know what that taught us is how he was efficient with the things that were around him. He didn't consider anything insignificant. He didn't think anything as impossible. He always looked at the possibilities that were in front of him. Small beginnings lead to huge results. So just a few things to go over with you to share on how you can start in those small beginnings, looking around you and within you to see what do you already have at your fingertips. Well, the first thing is start with where you're at. Start with what you know at this moment. You might know where you want to go. You might know a couple of the steps along the way, but start somewhere. You're going to appreciate the small things around you because you know what? They're the big things. You just don't see it that way yet. Another thing that you can do is use what you have. I've already been talking about this, but use what you already have as your resources right now. It might even be your current job. You know, you might want to start a business, but you still need to keep your current job before you can kind of flip the switch and completely switch over to being an entrepreneur. That's okay. Use what you have right now. The next thing is, what can you do today? Again, think about what do you have around you. Maybe it's just sitting down and mapping some things out, getting around other people that are like-minded like you and say, hey, I have this dream. I don't even know what the first step should be. Just talk to them about it. There is nothing wrong with that. Another quote that I love from Arthur Ashe, it's very similar to one that I read earlier, and he says this, start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Again, my friends, let's keep it simple. That is the next step. It's called KISS. It actually stands for Keep It Simple, Stupid, but I'm not calling you stupid, and I don't consider myself stupid. But keep it simple. When you find yourself getting overly worked up, oh my gosh, what do I do next? And you're getting all stressed out about it, that's when you need to take a step back. A couple of things that kind of are very similar. One is kick perfectionism to the road. You see, if you're a perfectionist, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When you want everything to line up perfectly, this happens and then I'm going to do this. You know what? You're going to hold yourself back. You're going to miss opportunities. You're going to miss a chance to grow and learn yourself as an individual. And the other thing to remember is that now is the right time. Now is the time to step out. Now is the time to start exploring. Now is the time to ask questions and to learn and to grow and think about that. So my friends, as we wrap up this video, I want to give you a call to action. Start thinking about where are you at today? What are the resources that are around you and what can you start doing today to move forward in that direction of your dreams, of your plans, of your goals, of your vision? So my friends, gum and tape and a safety pin, they might seem really insignificant and what can they possibly do to help? Well, you know what? Use your imagination. So look within and look around you, my friend. What do you already have as resources to help you move forward in the direction where you want to go, to help you maximize those gifts and talents within you, to take you further and farther than you ever thought possible? So my friends, until next time, continue to be strong, continue to be kind, and continue to live that courageous life.